this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your favorite dream, can't you see you getting closer to surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go where it's covered in all the color lights? It's where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you.
Oh, this is the greatest show.
We light it up, we won't come down.
And the sun can't stop us now.
Watching it come true, it's taking over you.
Oh, this is the greatest show.
It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you want to be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you want to be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you.
This is the story of the greatest show on earth. To understand the greatest show, first you have to understand the greatest showman himself.
Phineas Taylor Barnum, or P.T. as most people know him, was born in 1810. He had no mother. He and his father worked as servants in the Hallett family home. The Hallets were very wealthy. The Barnums were very poor. Bread for sale, fresh bread for sale. Bread for sale, fresh bread for sale. Bread for sale, fresh bread for sale. Hey, come on, you wealthy kids. You have to pay for that.
Then the unthinkable happened. P.T.'s father got very sick. When P.T. was 10, his father died. P.T. lived the difficult life of an orphan.
Despite her wealth, Charity Hallett, the little girl in the family, loved playing with P.T. She even played with him after he became an orphan. They were the best of friends. They would run off together to play, and this made Charity's father very mad. He believed that Phineas was a bad influence on his daughter.
Phineas, I have bad news. My father doesn't think I'm doing well my finishing school here. He says I'm too messy and unladylike. He really doesn't like that I spend time with you, and he's sending me to boarding school.
I was afraid that might be the case. I know I have nothing now, but one day I will. Did you know that there is an old abandoned mansion in the woods? One day it's going to be mine. I'm going to find enough money to impress your father and be enough for you. I have a million dreams for us in the world I'm going to make.
I believe you, Phineas. I'll miss you greatly, though. Let's run into each other every day. However big or small your dreams are, I want to be part of them all.
This may be the last time we see each other in a very long time.
I'll miss you greatly.
Me too.
I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before. but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me.
A million dreams, a million dreams.
I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
P.T. grew up and worked very hard in very boring jobs. When he had enough money, he went back to the Hallett home. He told Mr. Hallett that even though he didn't have a lot, he had enough to make Charity happy.
Charity! Charity!
PT? Oh my goodness, is that really you?
Yes, it's been so long, but I told you I'll come back for you. It may have taken me a little time, but I'm finally here.
I knew you would keep your word. It's so great to have you back with me, where you belong.
Charity left to Petey. Despite her parents' views of him, she truly believed he was a good man who would make a change in the world. They got married and had 2 beautiful daughters.
Although P.T. was happy with his family, he was bored at work. Sitting at a desk was not his destiny. He wanted to be creative.
Here you go.
Thanks, honey. But would you sit down for a second? I need your opinion.
Of course. What's going on, PT?
Well, I was thinking, perhaps reviving an old wax museum and reopening it to the public is what I need to do. I'll make it grand again and it'll draw many people in.
That's a great idea. We can make flyers and post them around town. The girls and I can help you. Girls, come here, please.
Yes, Mom?
Your father needs our help.
The Barnum family was eager to get the word out and roamed through the town posting posters for the Wax Museum. It worked! The museum did draw some people in, and PT finally did make enough money to buy the old mansion he had promised Charity when they were kids. One of his dreams is coming true.
Unfortunately, though, people got bored of seeing the same statues over and over again. His museum wasn't seeing as much success as he would have liked.
I need to do something different at work. Statues are boring. I need to do something that will leave an impression. Something that will wow the public and keep them coming back for more. But what?
Why don't you start a live show?
Well, the theater business is so expensive to break into. I don't think I can do that.
Then try a different kind of show. There are so many odd, strange, unusual people in the world. Why don't you find some of them to show off in your museum? People would be fascinated.
A show of odd people? I like it. Now. To make this happen,
PT was on a mission to make this happen. He had his daughter search the city for odd people. It was a time before the TV or internet. His search wouldn't be simple. In addition, people were not used to being around people that were different from them. They didn't understand different types of disabilities. He knew the public would be interested to come to this show.
PT hired a little person as his first act in his show. He was happy to find Charles, who was basically hidden from the world. His own mother felt her son should stay at home and not be seen by the public.
hello there, sir. PT Barnum at your service. I'm putting together a show and I need a star.
You just want me to work for you so people can laugh at me.
Well, they're laughing anyway, kid, so you might as well get paid. But I see a soldier. No, a general. Riding across the stage with the most beautiful uniform ever made. People will come from all over the world, but when they see you, they won't laugh. They'll salute.
They'll love you. Trust us.
Okay then, I'm in.
Next, he hired a woman he had heard about that had a beautiful voice. He heard her singing and was drawn to her voice, despite her different appearance.
I wonder if she's near. Wait, I think I hear her.
My goodness, you have the most beautiful voice. You're extraordinary, unique. I might even say beautiful.
Please leave me alone.
They don't understand yet, but they will.
We already think you're magnificent.
Thank you.
Good job.
After posting many ads for the show around town, several other people showed up to audition. He hired many more acts, including a sister team of acrobats,
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Whoa.
some Siamese twins,
Hello, sir.
Hello there.
a 750-pound woman,
Hello there.
And a tattoo-filled woman.
Hello there.
What's up?
Okay.
He's cool.
I'll remember that. I think we've got a show.
Some people loved the show about people, but it got mixed reviews. Some thought it was indecent. Some people called it a freak show.
Freaks!
Some people even protested that it get shut down.
Shut this down!
After pushing through several protesters, PT ran into one of the worst critics, Mrs. Bennett, a writer from the New York Times.
I've seen what you have said about my show in your paper. You think it's insulting, but I think your words made people so curious that they decided to buy tickets.
Your show is disgusting. It's not a theater. It's a circus. You should be ashamed of yourself.
A circus? That's the perfect name for it. Thank you, Bennett. I feel like I'm dreaming with my eyes wide open.
And that's how P.T. Barnum's show got its name, the circus.
You stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray.
Like a zombie in a maze.
You're asleep inside, but you can't shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the colors blinding. Take your world and we need to find it. Leave behind your narrow mind, will never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide, you're electrified. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. I see it in your eyes. You believe that lie, that you need to hide your face, afraid to step outside, so you lock the door. But don't you stay that way. No living in no shadows. You and me, we don't have echoes, 'cause once you see it all, you'll never, never be the same. You'll be the light that's shining, but love to keep on shining. You can prove there's more to you. You cannot be afraid. Come alive. Come alive, go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide, you're electrified. The world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. Come on, come on, come in, come on.
To anyone who's bursting with a dream,
Come on, you hear the call. To anyone who's searching for a way to break free. The world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. The world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. But you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive.
P.T. Barnum was bothered by the fact that uptown people refused to see his show. He wanted to find a way to get everyone interested. Some people still thought it was indecent to look at odd people. To try to find a solution to this problem, P.T. set up a meeting with a man named Philip Carlyle.
He was one of the most popular theater producers around. Lots of people that didn't like the circus liked Philip Theater's shows as they were considered to be more decent.
Oh, hey, Mr. Carlyle. Fancy seeing you here. Sit down. I need to ask you something.
About Mr. Barnum?
Well, don't you want to be my partner? My show is doing so well that I can use your help. I want to get people that like theater, interested in my circus.
Your show? It's nothing compared to the theater. I haven't seen it. But I've noticed that when people leave happy. I wouldn't call what you do in art. But putting folks of all kinds on stage, of all shapes and sizes, of all colors, it's really something. It's like a celebration of humanity. But I'm just not sure that this is what you do.
Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't wanna chase you down, I know you see it. You run with me, and I can cut you free out of the treachery of walls you keep in. So trade that typical for something colorful. And if it's crazy, live a little crazy. You can play it sensible, a king of conventional, or you can risk it all and see. Don't you wanna get away from the strain? Oh, part you gonna play, 'cause I got what you need, so come with me and take a ride. It'll take you to the other side, 'cause you can do like you do, or you can do like me. Stay in the cage, or you'll finally take the key. Oh, damn, suddenly you're free to fly. It'll take you to the other side.
Hey, my friend, you wanna cut me in? Well, I hate to tell you, but it just won't happen. So thanks, but no, I think I'm good to go. 'Cause I quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in. Now I admire you, and that will show you do. You're onto something, really it's something. I live among the swells, and we don't pick up peanut shells. I'll have to leave that up to you. Don't you know that I'm okay with this uptown part I get to play? 'Cause I got what I need, and I'm the one to take the ride. I need to see the other side, so go and do like you do. I'm good to do like me. Ain't in a cage, so I don't need to take the key. Oh, damn, can't you see I'm doing fine? I don't need to see the other
Is this really how you like to spend your days? Whiskey, misery, and parties in place.
If I were mixed up with you, I'd be the talk of the town. Disgraced and disowned, another one of the crowd.
But you would finally live a little, finally laugh a little. Just let them give you the freedom to dream, and it'll wake you up and cure your aching. Take your walls and start them breaking. Now that's a deal that seems worth taking. But I guess I'll leave that up to you.
Well, it's It's intriguing, but to go would cost me greatly. So what percentage of the show would I be taking?
Well, fair enough, you'd want a piece of all the action. I'll give you 7, we could shake and make it happen.
I wasn't born this morning, 18 would be just fine.
Why not just go ahead and ask for nickels on the dime?
15,
I do 8,
12,
maybe 9.
10.
Don't you wanna get away to a whole new part you're gonna play? 'Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take the ride to the other side. So if you do like I do, so we can do like me. Forget the cage, 'cause we know how to make the king. Oh, damn, suddenly we're free to fly. We're going to the other side. To the other side. To the other side. To the other side. We're going to the other side.
Welcome back.
Now we shall continue.
The Greatest Showman,
The musical. Philip Carlyle helped P.T. Barnum make some changes to the circus to get other people interested. He helped P.T. add animals like zebras, lions, and elephants into the show. He also got a famous opera singer to join the show. Each of them had their own act in the show.
Despite these changes, many people still protested the show. Even worse, many people made fun of the odd people in the show. They called them freaks and tried to hurt them. They didn't understand how to celebrate differences.
Think we're freaks. And we weren't afraid Barney is losing interest in us. He's enjoying all the attention from the uptown people. He's more interested in an opera singer.
He once lifted a saw, but I'm afraid he seems embarrassed by us for not performing. Like he doesn't want to be seen with us.
Yeah, maybe he thinks we're fakes too. We shouldn't feel ashamed of who we are.
They don't decide our worth.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hit my skin.
Hey,
Well, fire away.
oh,
Stay. I won't let this shit sink in. See, I burst in through the barricades, reaching for the sun.
we are warriors.
but gonna drown him out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, the sailor comes! Look out, the sailor comes! They're marching on to the reaction! Marching on, marching on! I said, this is this is me!
With all the success in P.T.'s circus, and with the addition of the new acts, he kind of lost sight of the original acts that started it all. He was traveling more with his new acts and leaving Philip to tend to the circus and the local acts.
Phineas, I know you're proud of what you have built, but I'm afraid you need to take a step back and focus on time started with you. We need you here at the circus. The show's not the same when you guys are all traveling.
Philip, I need to tour with the other talents. It's good for our business. Besides, I won't be gone long. You could take over while I'm gone, and no one will ever know I left.
P.T. had his mind set, despite his wife Charity also concerned with his fame getting to his head. He was not home with his family as much, which was once the most thing to his heart. Unfortunately, while P.T. was gone, the protesters burnt down the building where the circus was performing. Some of the performers were injured.
What have I done, Charles?
Well, you lost sight of what you built and why you built it.
Okay, so you got caught up in the fame, and you may have treated us unfairly. But what are you gonna do about it?
I was wrong. I did wrong. To you all, to my wife, my kids. What was the point of it all?
How long are you going to sit there in your sorrows? You made a mistake, fix it. Turn it around.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold.
A man learns who is there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from then rubble one remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, there's more I gained, 'cause it led me back to you. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. Tonight, let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on. I drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praise my name. The clothes were someone else's dreams. The pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I chased their cheers. A crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop, and to see you here. I remember who all this was for. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Hey! This promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home. Yes! Home again. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waiting till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again.
And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again.
P.T. apologized to his family and all of his employees. He realized his greed had cost him all he had built. After the fire, everything was destroyed. The circus had nowhere to perform. P.T. had lost all of his money, and the banks wouldn't loan him any more money. He felt he had let everybody down in his circus, but wanted to fix it.
What's gonna happen to us?
We have no more circus.
How did this even happen to us odd people? But what went wrong? Yeah.
Just hold on to it. Yeah, good job.
If you've come to gloat, I wouldn't.
I heard they caught the ones who started the fire. I never liked your show, but I felt people did. Mind you, I wouldn't call it art.
Of course not.
Putting those folks on stage with you, showing off their differences and presenting them as equals, some critics may have called that a celebration of acceptance.
I would have liked that.
I hope you will rebuild.
Does Greg say no to loan?
They said no repeatedly, over and over again. I'm sorry, everyone. We've had a good run, but this is the end.
When I first met you, well, I didn't inherit an invitation to, well, every single party in town. Now, thanks to you, that's all gone. And all that's left is friendship and love and work that I adore. You brought joy into my life, Barnum.
You brought joy into all our lives. All us odd people feel like we belong now. You get us. You value us.
You all are the definition of talent. Your differences, well, shouldn't be embraced. All I wanted was the world to see that. I wish we can continue to do that, though.
Well, I own 10% of the show, and I had a good take my cut weekly. There's some money left. I can help. This doesn't have to end. The only thing is, I don't know where we're going to be able to afford a new building.
Building? We don't need a building. I could get land down by the docks for almost nothing. All we need is a tent.
And that is how the greatest show on earth, led by the greatest showman, was saved. The circus was born.
Colossal, we come these renegades in the ring. Where the lost get found, every crown of the circus cage. It's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's blinding and shining, and it can let you know. Just surrender, cause you're covered and you wanna go. We're covering all the color lights. Where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, intoxicating you.
This is the greatest show.
We light it up, we won't come down.
And the sun can't stop us now.
Watching it come true, it's taking over you.
This is the greatest show.
It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be.
This is where you wanna be.
It's coming on the lights. Runaways are running the night. Possible comes true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show. It's coming on the lights.
Where the runaways are running the night.
Impossible comes true. It's taking over you.
This is the greatest show.
We light it up, we won't come down. And the walls can't stop us now.
Watching it come true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Everything you want is right in front of you. And you see the impossible is coming true. And the walls can't stop us now.
This is the greatest show. 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 This is the greatest show.
Mom, I had this crazy dream that I was in a play last night. Wait, what?
Bye.